Hello everyone, here we go with another Monday, another Tammy's Paper Smiles episode. Today I want to show you, this is a Stampin' Up! Card kit. Everything, literally everything that you need to make a set of cards is in these kits. They're awesome, and a few bonus things. So I wanted to show you this today. Once in a while I want to pull out a kit because maybe it's something that you don't want to go full on, card making, like buying a bunch of stuff, but you'd like to make a few cards for some friends, or you have some thank you notes you'd like to do. Handmade things are always just so appreciated. So let's show you how this works. And there's a variety of kits that you can do. This one happens to be a birthday, happy birthday, Light the Candles card kit's what it's called. Now, there are get well kits, thank you kits, masculine, feminine kits. There's a cute one I'm going to do sometime that I'll show you. It's a robot one. It's really cute. And today I'm going to actually open this to show you everything that comes in a kit and also put this together following instructions, which I don't usually do. I'll be honest. When I buy these things, I take all the parts and make a variety of other cards. Like, they have pattern envelopes. Well, a lot of times I use that as a background paper for another card. Like, you can actually get more cards that way. There's people who take kits, like the paper pumpkin kits that make 9 cards or so, and they'll get like 20 to 30 cards out of all the extra pieces or repurposing things like envelopes. But today I want to show you the kit, how it goes together. It's something that I think if you're starting out and you don't have things, I'm going to show you all the stuff that you get with this kit that, literally you could just start your collection with these kits. It'd also be good for, like, if you had a card making party, you had like a service project for kids in your church, or like a scout group or something, a project. Maybe you've got a church kids group, they could make cards for the senior adults in your church. Maybe you've got scouts or someone who needs service projects. They could make cards for a local retirement home or nursing facility. Maybe you've got grandkids and you would love to make them some cards. Kids love getting mail, and vice versa. Maybe you've got kids. How about they send grandma and grandpa, Nana and Papa, some cards? They would love to get a card in the mail from their grandkids. Are you kidding? Who wouldn't? So I want to show you this because, like I say, these would work great for groups because they have everything, just including the block, which you've seen me use blocks and ink and stamp. When I make a card, I get my cardstock. Usually the white cardstock is what I do the sentiments on. Your solid colored cardstock I do for my layering. I'll get patterned papers. I got to get the stamp set out, my blocks, my inks. I love doing it, and so it's just fun to put all this together. I enjoy doing that. But if you don't have all those resources, it's a little intimidating to think, how can I get going? So I want to show you these and encourage you. This might be an option for you. Now, every kit, some of the kits don't have them, but it will specify. But a lot of them, you get a stamp set. And I'm going to tell you, a lot of these kit stamp sets, I do go back pretty regularly and go, I need a stamp that says happy, Mother's Day, that I have to do Mother's Day, Valentine's, congratulations, you're awesome. I've got a lot of these stamp sets you will use a lot. And ink, you get an ink pad, a little ink dot. These last a long time. I use these a lot in all my card making because they're so easy to maneuver, and then if like you're going somewhere to do stamping, they're just easy to take and travel. You can put them in a bag or something, take them with you. I have a box that I keep these in the different colors, and I use these as much, if not more, than I use my big ink pads. They're really nice. Now I'm going to open this and show you what's inside. Well, if I don't mess it up. Let's see. Here we go. Let's get the scissors in. Should be the only time we really need scissors, is to open the actual package. So let's do this. And every kit, not the Paper Pumpkin subscription, but these kits, you get a block. Now, you've seen me use blocks. Blocks are very important. You got to have them for your stamps. So the fact that you get a block, okay, for this kit's $19. I'm getting a stamp set, an ink pad, a block, all the materials to make 9 cards for, I believe this kit's $19, and then of course plus tax and shipping, and I don't know an exact number on that, but you're not going to go away from paying for shipping, like I said. But everything. Now just imagine if you did want to get your kids together to have a party or a card making party, each one would have their own block. I've been to parties before where we had to share a block, which is not a big deal. You just got to wait for someone to finish so you can get the block, and everyone would have their own if they had their own kit. So that's something to think about. And this is something I use. These blocks are actually a really nice size and easy to handle. I use them just like the little ink spot. I use them as much, if not more, than I use the regular blocks. They're really nice blocks. So having said that, you get your, I like my fancy doodads. You get fancy doodads in the kit. Let me take the plastic off and see. You get envelopes, and they're pretty patterned envelopes, okay? Now, like I say, what I like to do, like this, I could see using that gorgeous pattern. Let's see, is it all the way through? No, but I would use, like, you could use this as a designer paper in a card. In other words, you could get more use out of this than just 9 cards. But today I want to show you how to do the cards by instruction, that it's really easy. They make it so that it is something that if someone starting out could do. But see the cute festive envelopes? You get envelopes. You've got all the cutout pieces that you need to make the cards. See, there's some little candle pieces there. You get the cards. You gotta have the cards if you're gonna make cards, right? So there's 4. Here's some more cutouts, some more pieces that we're gonna use to make some cards. There you go. And here's some more cards. So there's, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. And these dimensionals, hello, these are dimensional pieces. I use these all the time. Those are valuable. And these are little adhesive dots. Kind of like, I use my little quack tape roller. These do the same thing. They're 2-sided. You stick one side down, unpeel the other, boom, that is your tape. It sticks your pieces together. So this is what we'll use. I've not used them a lot, so bear with me because I'm probably not going to be very good at it. But my friend Gina loves those. Here's some more cutout pieces, like where we'll put the, sentiments and things. Let's get this instructions out. There's a piece of cardboard in every box, and I've got a bunch of those. If anyone has ideas what to do with that cardboard, please let me know. So let's get our instructions out, and it's going to show you how to do each card in this set. So let's see, it looks like we're going to do 4. We're going to have 4 with the candles and then 4 with the cake. So let me get this all, let me get the box out of the way. Make sure you guys can see what I'm doing here. And of course you get a cool box, and you actually, it was easier than I thought it was. You can actually turn this inside out and get a cute shipping or gift box. You can reverse it inside out. It makes a really nice little box. And I use these a lot for storage and things with my card parts and things that I use. They make good storage boxes. So let's begin. We're going to start with this one. Now, let's see. We're going to get this card. 1. Okay. Now, looks like what we do is we stick him there. So I'm going to use this my little doodad tool. Like I say, looks like they put 1 in each corner. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to follow the instructions, guys. Okay. Let's see, how do we peel this off? Well, I guess it comes off like that. Okay. I'm learning too. Like I said, I don't use these, so you're watching me learn with you how to use the little dots. Okay, once you get them on, you just peel off the little top cover. Okay, now my instructions tell me to put this here. Okay, now he is stuck down. That is good. Okay. Next, what we do is we're going to get, where is that piece? I think it's over here. Gotta remember where I put it. Okay, yes. This is the piece of the candle piece that will go on top of that. See, this is gonna go like this. Is that cute or what? I've had this kit a while, I've not done it, and I didn't realize how cute it was. Look at that. Okay, now for this, looks like they use these strips for these, which are the dimensional strips. I got two at one time, so I'm gonna put one very carefully on this edge. Well, I need to move him down a little bit further, don't I? Okay, let's try that again. Let's see, put him here. Let's get these on the other side. We use 4. Looks like they've got them right around each side there on the edge. Okay, now let's peel the backs off of these, just like our dimensionals. I have used those before, so I do know. Put them on the side. And then we stick, look at this, how cute, our little candle pieces here. And it is like it's a 3D effect because they're dimensionals. Okay, so that was step 1, step 2. Step 3, we're going to put our sentiment, let's see, hip hip hooray. Okay, that will go on, let me find it, hold on. That will go on one of these. Again, they provide all this for you. Let me get my block. Okay. Hip hip hooray. And of course, just like what they do, they have it diagonal because that's a pretty big one. Let's see, is that the right size paper for that? Yes, okay. All right, let's see, and you have to let's see, let me cut this. Okay, just to open him up. That's an ink, a little ink pad. I'm gonna go like this. Okay, there's my piece there. Let's see. Looks okay to me. Hip hip hooray. It's a little bit blurry, but we're gonna go with that for right now. Hip hip hooray. How about we redo it on the other side, because he's pretty staticky. I call it staticky looking. He's not very clear. Let's do this. Again, I told you this is like a very forgiving, lots of redos possible on this. Let's do it this way. Okay, that's kind of better. It's hip hip hooray. We've got him done, and then this one is today's your day. So let's find the little ones. Oh, there's little ones. I think in here. Where are they at? Little bitty ones. Okay. You know what? Duh. Here's my little bitty one, see? Okay, now we're going to take that off. We're going to put Today's Your Day. Okay, let's get him out. Okay, Today's Your Day. We're gonna, I think we'll do him again. I might redo both because I'm not crazy about the way the ink's looking. Let's do this. Get it good. Sometimes your stamps are not this. This may not be what this is, but I'm just wondering. Sometimes the stamps, like you almost have to sand them a little bit because there's something on them that doesn't allow them to be clear. Let's see. It's a little better, not much. We'll go with the first one because that one looks blurry. Okay, you guys will be better at this than me. Again, I'm not used to these little bitty things. Okay, so we got those two pieces done. Looks like we're going to take a piece of this. Okay, where to put my, here's my hip hip hooray. This is gonna go up here and this is gonna go down here. Okay, this one's gonna have the dots. Let's see. And yes, I'm making a mess with little dot covers. Sorry guys, I need to be talking to y'all. How are y'all doing this week? How are you doing? How's it going? How's your week progressing? It's just Monday, so I know it's kind of hard to say. Let's see, you don't look too straight. I'm gonna move him over a little bit. Okay, and I'm gonna put the little guy on. A couple more here. Pick off his top. Okay, then looks like this guy is, according to the instructions, he is held on with one of our I was talking and didn't finish, did I? I left you hanging. Cliffhanger. Not really, but there we go. Okay, one of my the dimensional strips is what I was trying to think of to say. Okay, so we're gonna put this here. Hip hip hooray, today's your day. Looks like, and then we have, of course, fancy doodads. We're going to put them on the candles. I can open the bag. It's a little Ziploc-y bag. They don't want them to get lost, I can tell you. All right, I'm just gonna use this to go. Don't look at my fingernails, y'all. I haven't done them this week. Been real busy and then just hadn't had the time to do it. Let's see, let's put some doodads, some sparkle in the candles. Look, here we go. Well, if he'll come on, he's not cooperating. Okay, I'm gonna pick him up. since he wants to do this the hard way, I'm just going to stick him. And I guess actually not everybody's going to have a doodad gadget, so I guess it's kind of good to show you. You just got to move them where you want them. If I can get him over here. There we go. I'm hoping that the gist of what I'm trying to show y'all is that it is a step-by-step, easy way to make cards, and every part needed is included. And I'm surprised how easy this was for me, because I'm not really, I'll be honest, I'm not one that's good at following instructions. I tend to want to go and do my own thing. But this was really easy now that I, see how this was put together. Looks like that's card number 1. We've got a hip hip hooray, today's your day with sparkly doodads, candles, and you can put something on the inside. Let me see what's the rest of the stamps. Happy birthday. I think that would be good on the inside, actually. So that might be something. You can put whatever you like in there. You could put congratulations. Let's see, what's some of the other sayings. Happy birthday to you, birthday wishes, wishing you a happy birthday. Oh, I see that would go good with that. What's that say? Make a wish. That's cute for the candles. Anyway, this is the stamp set that comes with this. There's one card. Now I'm gonna do the other real quick, because I know you probably are like, I've got things to do, can't be sitting here. Okay, looks like what they've done, they've taken this card base. Like I said, you get the card bases with it. On this, looks like they've got some little, okay, these look like little spark things maybe, or sprinkly things. Maybe they're sprinkly things. Anyway, they've got it stamped on this piece, so we're going to stamp it. I'm going to follow their instructions. Let me put him here because I don't want to lose the stamp. Don't lose hip hip hooray. Okay, now I'm going to put his little pieces like what they showed. Looks like they have them kind of like around there. Around here, maybe a little bit more. Like that. Not too sure about that, but okay. And I'm going to put some down here because that's what they did. Okay, I guess it's sprinkles. We're going to go with sprinkles, okay? So that's that. Now, we are going to take one of these circle pieces, which is right here, and stamp happy birthday to you, which is right here. Let me get his little dots off here. Okay. Here's the little dot. And I'm going to put it on here so we can have a good contrast to see where we're stamping. Well, it would help if I stamped it the correct way. I had it upside down. Did you notice that? Okay, good. Hopefully not. All right, there we go. Doesn't help if it's upside down. Happy birthday to you. Okay. We've got him stamped. Now it looks like what we do is take this piece and stick him on the card. Okay. Where did I put my, there we go. Okay. You know, I think I did that on the wrong one, but that's okay. I'm learning as I go on this, y'all. I told you I don't do these very often. I like the kits because you get so many good pieces out of them. I think they're wonderful if it's something that you, again, I'm repeating myself, but if you have never done cards and you want a simple way to make cards, you don't want to have to go out and buy a bunch of stuff. FYI, you can use scissors actually and do the same thing this little tool does as far as getting the lids off, or, you know, placing things, just so you know. I've seen my friend do that. Okay, now this goes on here. There's this. Now, looks like actually this is the piece that we were supposed to put the sprinkly things on. Okay, gotcha. This is the little piece that will go here. Okay, well, let's put his sprinkles on. We're gonna do this right, y'all. Where'd I put that block? There it is. Okay. Then I'm going to put some in the bottom. Okay, there we go. That makes more sense. Okay, so this is actually going to go on here. We're going to take the pieces and stick. We're going to take some more of our dimensional strips, put that on. Tina, you're gonna have to wait a minute. Okay, let me take his backing off. Sorry, I'm just kind of throwing this around. Okay, this will go on here. I love how this makes like a really easy 3D look to it. Okay, we got that part done. And this little guy, where's my little happy birthday to you circle? Will go on one of these. Okay. Okay. This is actually going to be here, and then we're going to use a piece of our 3-dimensional to raise up our happy birthday. Got it now. Okay. Let's see. Let's use our little circle dots here. I think my dog is like wanting to go out or something. She's gonna have to wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna do what they did. They stuck it right about here. And then of course we take a little, we cut a little piece. Looks like they cut a piece of the dimensional strip because you don't need a whole long one for this little guy. So I'm gonna cut him. This is happy birthday to you. And that's that card. Again, on the inside, we'll stamp something like, hope your day is great. Let me see. They've got all that here. Let's see. Yeah, so you can actually do a whole lot of different things. I just wanted to show you, you can get kits with everything you need. You don't have to buy separately, individually things unless you want to. Now, I want to tell you, I would love to help you get started with these kits. I am a representative for Stampin' Up. If you'll list me as your demonstrator, if you order online, I want to give you some gifts, and I want to actually help you pay shipping. I think that's something that we can do, kind of offset some of the expense and kind of encourage people to, you know, to get out there and make some cards. I think that's a good way to do that. And if it can help you, by all means, to get going and get inspired, let's do that. So these are two, and obviously they're not perfect because I was kind of rushing because I'm making a video, but I just wanted you to get the gist of how easy it is. They give you step-by-step instructions. They give you your ink. your block, your stamps, everything that you need to make cards. Like I say, if you've got a group of kids that, needs a project, you need service projects to put on kids, resumes for school or something. I know that that's something that they look for. Send cards to like a hospital, a VA hospital. Find a hospital and send cards to veterans. How about a kids hospital? Teaching our kids to think of others than themselves is our responsibility. We need to make sure they know that there's others in the world beside them, and the world will be a better place if we learn to think outside of ourselves. So it started out young doing that. Kids would love to do this. Kids would probably have an easier time than I did just now doing it, because they're way smarter than me anyway. But again, I want to encourage you. There's a variety of kits. If you go StampiN'Up.com online, you see a lot of different ones. I don't generally try to sell product, but this case, I do want to encourage you to go out there. It's a way that you can make some cards yourself and get that satisfaction knowing that you did a handmade card, and kind of test the waters to see if it's something that you want to do. And it takes us back to one of my goals is to encourage you to do a kind gesture for someone. Just make some cards for people in your realm, your sphere, your life. It would mean the world to them to get a card from you. So just be thinking about that. If you have questions, you can message me on Facebook. I'm on Instagram. I have the Etsy store, the YouTube channel. Obviously, that's where you're looking. So let me know if you want me to help you get started. If you buy a certain number, I probably would give you I would send you one as a gift for free. So if you want information, let me know. I think once in a while I'll pull out these kits and do one for you to show you the variety, A, of choices that you have, and B, to remind you that this is a good way to get started, get your feet wet to see if Stampin' Up! or card making in general is something that you like. That's going to do it for me today. The dog's going crazy, wants to go outside. You have a good week. I'll be back next week. If not before then, we might make a midweek or a few days from now, another one. I don't know. If I can get my act together, I'll start doing that. But for today, I want to say take care, have a great day, get out and create something, let your creative juices flow, and be kind to each other. Bye-bye.